Hello, everybody. Welcome back live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you're all doing well out there. It is Tuesday in July, and it feels like it, doesn't it? Francoix Simard in the house. How are you, my friend?
Good to see you, man. How are you?
Good. It's a steamy one out there.
That steamy one. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yesterday was like cold. I was in Canada. It was 60 degrees, and we came out here. Now it's 93.
Yeah, our schedules have been wild lately, so I actually opened our texting conversation yesterday. I texted Francois, and I said to him, are you in America?
Are you in America? I was in America, well, on the northern section of it.
He had just crossed the border.
Just crossed the border.
We got a lot to talk about. First things first, we got Seacoast Idol beginning tonight. Very exciting.
Yes.
I am actually the MC of the thing. Francois has said, you're good with the microphone. You run this thing. That's fun. He's in charge, but, I will introduce the people, and it's going to be a fun night, my friend.
That's going to be a fun night. It's crazy. I'm nervous, but good nervous. Just good excited. Good excitement. But thank you for doing this again tonight.
Thank you for doing
this now. It's just like, that's such a blessing. Such a blessing to have you on, man. Thank you.
Awesome. And of course, we're live right here in Newburyport right now. If you are driving around and you're saying it's a hot one, there is no better place to be, because it's going to be out, like, kind of outside. There's a roof, which is great, because if it rains at any point, you're covered, and you get a beautiful view of the ocean. If you're looking for a night out, it's a good place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. The deck tonight in Salisbury, first night premiere of Seacoast Idol season 4.
4? We've done this 4 times?
Yeah, man, that's a 4 time. It flies. It flies.
It does, yeah.
Flies. But that's
your
the first
baby.
Summertime. Yes, my baby. I like to do that.
Well, I mean, you got another.
I have 2 others, but this one's the most recent.
It's the most recent baby.
Yeah, but I had it myself alone.
Oh, man. Well, this is cool. So it's a new setting. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, you're right in the water. It's a beautiful night. You got what, 16 contestants?
We have 15 tonight.
15, okay.
15 tonight. So it's at the deck again. Like, hey guys, if you are on the boat, if you are in car driving, and whatever you need to know what to do tonight, I'm telling you right now, the deck in Salisbury at 6 o'clock. Seacoast Idol season 4 starting.
Get there early, because there's a lot of what tends to happen with these things is people bring families and stuff. It gets crowded, and especially in the early rounds when everybody's in it. So
absolutely.
And the thing about the early rounds too, I don't know if you feel this way, but when these competitions, it's like sometimes even some of the artists, and you're like, oh, it's one song. Hopefully they deliver, because they're good. Yeah. And it's like it's pressure to do one song. You don't get to say, all right, let's warm up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they warm up a little before. It helps.
Sure,
just to be just like on top of your thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, one song, it's not a concert. You can't gain anybody after that. It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
But we understand also, like, today it's hot. It's outside, different venue. Different like circumstances.
Yeah.
But it's just like the talent tonight will be like outstanding. We really like get like the most talented people around, and different. What I like about this year, it's so different.
Yeah.
Really, really different. So
like within the 15?
Within the 15, yeah.
Oh, okay,
But just like, I feel that, I don't know, if the genre is more country, those days, but there's a lot of different style and genre that we'll be playing and performing tonight, and I'm so excited. I'm just so freaking excited.
You mentioned the nervousness, though, too. Is there just nervousness of, is it different? Because you're a performer. You play all the time. I know you don't get, scared in front of a microphone, but maybe you do get those kind of excited nerves, right? It's like the adrenaline pumping. Yeah. Is it a similar feeling to performing?
I feel that you need to.
Yeah.
If you don't have to, it means that you don't care.
Yeah. Well said. Yeah.
I think there's a caring behind that, and I mean, I'm not afraid in front of a microphone, but I'm way more afraid before coming in.
Yep.
That's the coming in before that makes a big difference for me personally. But everyone is super excited. I heard like some songs that the guys will be playing tonight. So I mean, I'm just looking forward to it.
It is. It's good. We've always done it in the. I've been doing it with you the whole time these 4 years. And some
as a judge, though, you were right.
Yes, as a judge. Yes, and Jay Pasaris has always done this role.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay. Actually, Jay's just he's a dad now.
Yeah,
congratulations,
Jay Pasaris, honey.
And we hear his dad's doing better too on the comeback trail. It's been a tough year for the family. So I think last time you were on was right about when that happened.
Yes,
he had this issues with his dad. So we're glad to hear only good news for the Pasaris family going forward right now. Let's keep it that way through the summer. And congrats on the baby, Jay. But I will be taking the role of Jay. We have about the same hair, same hair length.
Yeah, different eyes.
Different eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
I like to bust his balls like that. With that.
He's a better guitar player too, but you know.
Oh, he's super talented.
Oh,
I love him.
so
We love you, Jay.
We do.
I hope he's gonna do a little duo MCing this.
Yeah,
season
he already
too.
called me about it, so he's hoping
that's
to make an appearance. So,
Okay,
yeah,
good,
yeah.
awesome.
You never know. Children, you know, babies.
You never know.
Things happen.
Yeah, I have two alive ones, not sideys, a party idol. You know.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
Keep, keep,
they keep me alive. Let me tell you just that, as you know.
That's right. I actually I had a guest on recently. He was talking about his. He's like, you know, my kids are. I think they're teenagers now, so I think the problems are all done. And I said, I'm 38, and I haven't stopped being a problem for my dad. So I don't know when that stops, but we'll see.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
it's
man.
just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Francoix Simard in the house here against Seacoast Idol tonight. Can we talk about your last week or so? I saw you were in like stadiums backstage. Where the hell were you?
I had a crazy last week. So I was opening for the Marblehead Art Fest.
Oh yeah, the July 4th weekend.
Yeah. So that was super fun, and we had the crazy day with full band with Frenchie and friends on the beach jam on Plum Island. We had probably like a record crowd, something I heard, for over 600 or 700 or 800 people or something. But that was such a blast. The weather was on our side.
Yeah.
And I had another private show in Marblehead again for the Eastern Yacht Club. And just because it was not enough, I traveled to Quebec City. So I was backstage with Extreme and Def Leppard. I still have my bracelet on, just right here.
It's never coming out.
It was insane, man. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was raining for the Def Leppard show, but it was so great. And
What stadium was that?
It was outside, actually.
Yeah.
It's on the battlefield of Quebec City, and they had 145,000 people or something like this.
Yeah,
Nuno just flew from the show with Ozzy Osbourne from England for Birmingham. It was like red eye, jump on stage, and so we hung out for almost a day, all with them. It's just they were not all there at the same time, and I had to meet April Wine and Def Leppard, some of the guys, just the drummer. But it was such a great weekend. That's why when you asked me if I was in America, I was coming back for the show yesterday. So I'm so grateful, man. It's just to me, it was such a great moment in being with friends, but also all the Plum Island and all the shows that I did. So that was a crazy weekend, but I'm still flying on it, even if I'm tired.
Did you sleep last night at least?
11 hours.
11 hours?
I missed the Cairo this morning. I was just like, where am I? So I woke up, 3 coffees. But I'm good now. We're ready for tonight. And yes, so guys, just come hang out with us. That's such a great venue, such a great, a bunch of talent. It's so great. And it just keeps going better and better, which I really appreciate.
When you talk about because it definitely does it's a community event, but it's almost like several communities. If you think about it, because a lot of your judges, well, I was a judge, but me, Karen, Ness and Benny, North Shore Music Theater is one of the judges. Yeah. You can name the rest of them, but we all come from kind of different pockets.
Yeah. Yeah,
and,
but all in the same music entertainment industry. It's not like venues. It's radio station like you with Sarah Sullivan from The Shark. But it's just we have Joey Pafumi. He's a drummer. He's a musician.
Yeah.
He played for Bonamassa and Walter Trout and stuff. But the thing that differentiates us, it's the authenticity and the will behind doing good and giving a great and real opportunity to those musicians to be seen.
Yeah.
If you go, it's not only you give $1,000. That's fun. But PBNJ record, JP Sorrow, is offering you 2 videos. I mean, you can use that for how long and how the exposure will go, the spread of it. It's just you can't number that, but it's just only on one of those things that comes with this price, but also just having the pictures, the nice freaking pictures that you can use on your social media. That it's not only the money, it's just the extent of all you give advice to people, you give them real thing from the real performer or the real world of music. So it's invaluable. I mean, it's more than how would say that? More valuable.
Invaluable.
Invaluable. Thank you, Drew.
Which is
a really save my French.
It's again. A really strong valuable.
Yeah, it's a really but we're really on top of that. And yes, it's just like all from the industry, but different branches of it.
Yeah.
Which is really, I think, important because music is not only playing; there's so much more than that.
And you know what I love seeing is these artists, like, they will meet each other, and almost all of them become friends. As much as it's a competition, it's I mean, you're never going to be that other person, so you know what, as well, you probably have a lot in common, and a lot of these people do. And they end up touring together, and they end up becoming friends and helping each other along the way. That's the coolest.
Opening for another guys and stuff. And at the end of the day, it's just a family, man. It's a small pond. Music, like, you know, world is it's not that big.
Yeah.
So it's just
so when you piss somebody off,
just like. Just be nice. Just don't be a D.
Too funny. Francoix Simard in the house here, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you're all doing well out there as you're driving around. Yes, and if you're looking to do something tonight, see Coast Idol over in just over the bridge here in Newburyport at the deck in Salisbury. So that'll be a blast for anybody who wants to look for something to do here. And I like these hot nights. I know a lot of people like my mother was telling me my mother likes it cold. Sure. She's like a winter girl. I like it like this. I like this weather.
Oh, me too.
You know, give me the heat.
Oh yeah, give me just a bathing suit and a pair of Ray-Bans.
I know for a fact you will not be wearing a bathing suit tonight.
I forgot one because I told myself maybe I can jump in the water just after, maybe just to wash myself.
Should that be part of the celebration for the winter?
Oh, I don't know. Like a jump in the river?
New tradition?
New tradition. Let's talk about that later.
Speaking of the water, you guys got another thing coming up, or at least a mutual friend of ours, Scotty McDonald.
Oh, Scotty Mac, the DJ. Yeah.
That's coming up right here, right on Friday.
It's another event that you just throw like together. We are sponsored by Captain Morgan, so we're doing a special Pirate Caribbean night. So everyone who wants to come, you're more than welcome to costume. There's some like prices, and we have some little special things during the night, but that will be great with Scotty Mac.
You do. It's right in the water here in Newburyport, right?
Right at the deck on Friday night.
It's 6:30. Newburyport comes alive a little bit here too. I mean, I know we're across the water in Salisbury tonight, across the bridge, but it's, you know, you can see Newburyport. It's fun to see like the places be open later and the people on the water. It's fun. I like it.
Alive. We like it.
Alive.
Yes.
What is your when it comes to these competitions? Because you've seen them all. You've seen the mistakes made by competitors and all that stuff. What would be your? And this goes for anybody, really. It's not just Seacoast Idol, but any of these competitions. Like when you get one shot at it, what's your advice to the performer? Because it is a different style thing, right?
I don't know if I just like, you know, I don't like the word mistakes because you learn mistakes are making you, right? If you learn from them. I know it's a one song thing, but just breathe and just be present and sing your heart out and just do you. That's, you know, and it's the advice for every friends or people that I love around that just say everything is already taken. Just be yourself, you know, and just like, I know it's nerve-wracking. I know it's this and that and just music, but at the end of the day, it's just music, but in a good way, not in a bad way. It's just music. Just enjoy what you're singing, and people will do the same because they will feel it. Yeah. You know, that's mostly what I have to say.
And nobody's ever been booed off the stage anyway. We're a very forgiving crowd.
We don't boo people. We're here to help them with good advice and just like, you know, and we are learning, man. Yeah. We are learning. And if it's the first time you jump on stage, when it's the, I don't know, 20,000th time, doesn't matter. We all learn something from somebody else. But just breathe and have fun, man. That's the only thing.
Well, that's a cool thing too, actually. Now that you mentioned that, is we've had musicians that have done tours before that have done this show, and they're like, I wouldn't mind. That'd be a cool thing to win. Just a nice area and good exposure. That'd be a fun thing to do. Yeah. So we've had those people on. We've also had young musicians who have been like, you know, I've always liked to sing, and I think I'm really good. And you know, you guys obviously thought I was good enough to be on the show. This is going to be my first try. We've had that too. Yeah, and some of those people have been great.
And we had people like, remember Chris Gendron last year? Yeah. Was not supposed to participate. Someone canceled at the last minute. Yep. And you know what I loved about that? It gave them a second breath to just go forward in what he thought it was kind of like not done, but just like, you know, what's next, or just it turned the light on for some people. Yeah. And push yourself away, like, just, I don't know, this is a good thing too. It doesn't matter, again, if you're the first time on stage, you're 21 or if you're 40, but sometimes just the exposure and the fact that the energy that all of that show is together and the togetherness
Yeah.
of it with all of us, you, me, and everyone. Mostly all of you guys, because I'm the sound man tonight, and I'm just like the orchestra, chief of orchestra, which is good to be behind the scenes. I love this, but it's just the energy of all the people together. That's we're all driven by that.
Yeah.
And I love it so much, and I'm really proud of that show.
That being said, if you just show up with a guitar, the lineup is set tonight, right?
I mean, we never know. we just never know. Man, I keep my heart open, you know?
Yeah.
You just never know. Last year, the guy, we never had news from the person, and Chris
Yes.
just jumped in, and he
Yeah.
made it to the semifinal.
And good on Chris too, because his mentality was, I have no problem sitting here and watching the show.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't show up, I would love to jump
Nothing
in.
to
That was
lose.
it. Yeah.
I mean, please just don't show up like 20,000 people tonight with a guitar.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but it's an open thing, and we keep like the mine open. But obviously, we have our 15 participant, but
Yeah.
they all confirm. So
One of my favorite moments from the deck, of course, as I mentioned, Francoix Simard is a very popular musician around here. Does a lot of solo shows and band shows, and you were doing a solo show at the deck one night, one of the first nights of maybe 2 summers ago, and we always joke about that photo. With, my girlfriend took a photo of you, a selfie, and you went into madman mode right in the selfie, and you were like, "That is an epic photo. I'm using it for everything." And she didn't love it, which made it even better. She was like, "I don't look good in that photo."
I don't look good, but it's just I thought it was a crazy, great picture. So I used it for a few times.
It certainly had the vibe of the night. You standing on a table there. It was
Just up there. I was like, I think it was like that banquet, like something. And so Mark took it away because of that thing. He was like, nobody's gonna hold on the sprinklers to make sure that we don't have.
Oh, that thing's gone now?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now it's like there's a few tables and the rest is
Yeah.
kind of like standing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
It's just like
I can picture it now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
we have some section reserved like this year for the sponsors in front, so that'll be great. When they come, they can have a place to sit because like we love you guys, so we have a VIP section.
Francoix was a hazard. We had to ensure ourselves that nobody stands on that thing again.
I got yelled at again 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, you never get used to it, but I kind of like it.
Getting yelled at?
Yeah, I mean, when it's for a good reason.
Would they call that good trouble?
Yeah, the good trouble. It's like if you're on stage getting yelled at by 18,000 girls, it's good. But by your wife, it sounds weird, you know?
Oh, man.
I'll take 18,000. I'll take 100,000.
That is too funny.
That is
Francoix
hilarious.
Simard. What has been over the years, would you say, like, I already know the answer to this, I think, but what is it that keeps this going for you? Like, what is it about this competition that you love so much when it's all said and done? Because it's a lot of work, man. I see all the work you put in, and not everybody sees that. I think people think you go up there and you pick 15 acts and they think you sit back and enjoy the show.
I wish it would be like that.
Yeah, I know you enjoy the
but
show,
that'll be too. I really enjoy it to death.
Yeah.
I think what keeps me going is just the extent of it that we don't know. Mm-hmm. That people are going on like other shows or your show, and the gratitude that comes back from that platform that we created.
Yeah.
And also the smile on people's faces, and they put so much energy to perform, and they take it seriously.
Yeah.
And it shows, and it gives us the opportunity to push also on our side to just we're driven by that. It's just like you take it seriously, I take it seriously to that. It's not a karaoke contest. It's a real talent thing that I really cherish. And when you're on the stage, it's because you have something to say, or your soul, or your voice, or your guitar playing, or the way you did a cover song, just talk to us.
Yeah.
And I think that it's worth it to put you on the stage in front of more people to share that talent. And it's just a joy that we withdraw from that, and it's a gift that keeps giving for months, because I work on that for months before, but after that it's months, keep giving for months, because you're still going to be posting on social media. You have 15 artists that's going to be posting the show, talking about it, the family, the people, the photographer that just posted on his website. You will do it. It's so exponential that it's just sing to the right radio station for fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just
that's a lot of moving parts.
That's a lot of moving parts. You know, that we have 25 people to engage with, and everyone's like, you've been helping a lot with that, and you will be tonight. But also the deck have been super helpful, you know, for social medias. And I want to thank also, like personally, like Kelly Month for Color Collaborative. She's my new partner for Idol this year. She's been awesome redoing the logos and helping like, you know, more in the legal side, but she's a blast, she's fun, and I want her to know that I'm really filled up with gratitude, and thank you so much. And you'll see her around anyways. She made the new logo for Idol this year, so like really it's cool.
That's lovely.
All of this keeps us going, and I just think that it's, you mentioned that, and I was so happy that you said like thank you for keeping doing this, because it's such a great situation for all of us to get together, but also for the community to just gather and see maybe someone that you never seen before. And it's just like I wanted to thank you for that, just to acknowledge all this those efforts.
Whenever you're at a point in life when I'm asking you if you're in America, it's good to know where you're going to be on Tuesday.
I was just scared to make sure that the guy who produced the show is there. I would have not missed it for the world. But when I had that opportunity to go with Def Leppard and Extreme, when Pat offered me, like said, "Hey, you want to come?" I said, "I'm going." And I had a bracelet to go to the show. But he said, "You want to come backstage because I can get you backstage?" I was like, "Maybe I'll think about that." Maybe yes, yes, I'm coming. I drove like, you know, it's a 6 hours drive, but just like it's so worth it.
And you drove with Pat Badger too, right?
On the way back,
his
flight got canceled and stuff, so he drive back with me. But it was just the fun fact that it's my hometown, and I was able to just go around for dinner in some spot and just like being the French guided tour.
You're not here. You're not from here originally. What?
You know. You didn't hear in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Our boy Sting.
Yeah, baby.
Here's a fun one though. When you're driving back with Pat Badger, do you listen to Extreme, or is that a no?
Funny enough, it is funny you're asking, because More Than Words popped up on a set list. Was like a little bit too much in my life, so can you skip it? I was like, okay, do you want to hear Sting instead? He said, oh yeah, let's put that album fully. I love Sting. I said, okay, let's do that.
Sting's a good one. The funny part about More Than Words is that video is great because Pat's there with the lighter.
Yeah, he plays lighter.
Yeah.
He plays lighter. Is the sun in the darkness?
Yeah, they're sitting on the couch with the lighter. Yeah. I used to love that video. I thought that was a very good.
We listen to a lot of tunes, actually, a lot of stuff. Like, you know, we just like, I want to know sometime like what he's into or whatever. Like, and we'll share some stuff.
But
I got a new song that I wrote called Like a Fire, and I almost finished it, and I've just put it on without saying anything, and I said, hey. It's just like, it's a song that I wrote everything, and I tried to do it on AI. He was like, what? Play it again. You can't be serious. I tried AI for the first time. You know, I wrote all the song, all the lyrics, all the music, and just to see how it will come out.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's just insane. You can. It's just, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it yet, but it's just insane.
When you said you tried it on AI, I didn't even know what that meant.
AI?
I mean, I know it's artificial intelligence, but I don't. When you put the lyrics in,
so you can do. Some people will do. I don't know. There's apps that you can do. So I found one, and I just tried. Like, you buy credits, and you can have like they do version of a song that you have, and they give you different version of, if you want classic, if you want more R&B. So you put like 5 different genre or characteristic of the song that you want, and they give you a version of a song. So obviously, I wrote the music, I wrote everything, but that song was just, it came out in another way that I was expecting, but it was just like,
pretty good.
It's good. It's a tool, you know. I don't want to write songs from AI saying that, oh, I'm the artist, I'm the creator of it. No, it's a tool. It needs to stay a tool, and the organic part needs to stay there, because lifeless music, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It needs to mean something. It needs to be organic again. So, but it's a tool that you can use to give you some ideas that you didn't have anyways. Yeah. But anyways, short story. So he was like, what? Hey, hi. Play it again. You shitting me?
Man, that is funny.
Yes.
That's fun. So that's interesting. All right, cool. I had never heard that story before, so that's cool.
You'll take a listen tonight.
Very good. Francois Simard in the house. Again, we start earlier this time. 6 o'clock is the start time. At,
6, yeah, but 6 o'clock-ish. But, just there's a meeting with the musician, judges, and all the artists tonight.
Yeah.
5 o'clock setting up. But 6 o'clock at the deck in Salisbury. And again, thank you to Mark Odette and the deck to hosting Seacoast Idol and all the sponsors like Brady's company, Ghibli's, Kettle One, Linda Turcotte Real Estate, FMP Production. There's a load of them, and Cabot Theater, North Shore Theater. But we are so grateful, and thank you again for having me today and being there tonight.
It's gonna be.
I don't know what I would do without you.
Oh, so sweet! It's gonna be fun. One thing we should also make clear too, because we talk so much about original music and stuff. Just lastly, you can do both, right? Original music and covers.
Yes.
If you're showing up tonight, you're gonna hear both. So
yes,
it's a mixed bag. I don't know.
Some
what we're
people
gonna
will play keyboard, guitar. Some people have backtracks and this and that. It's really their thing, I'm not there to interfere with whatever creativity they have. If you want to do a song the way you want, you do the song the way you want. That's it. And everything is open for them.
Seacoast Idol tonight across the bridge here from Newburyport. It's in Salisbury at the deck. It's a lovely venue. It's on the water. It's going to be. It's steamy out. Where else we want to be except be on the water? It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
If you get there early enough, Francois, come say hello. Maybe I don't know. If he's busy, just tap him and say real quickly, say hello.
Yeah, not too hard. My Jessica laughed.
he got 11 hours of sleep last night. He's okay.
I'm okay. But thank you guys, and we'll see you tonight, 6 o'clock at the deck.
If you're driving around,
Rock
go
and
make
roll.
your plans. Again, thank you to May Power to producing this show and dealing with me. I always say, Francois, as you can imagine, my summertime schedule is wild. Maeve has to put up with a lot of Drew shenanigans.
Do you have a season that's not wild at Drew's house? I mean, we'll talk about that off air. Off air, Letty.
Hey, you're the one who just got into the country, okay?
I know. I'm leaving again in 2 weeks, but that's another story.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
I'll see you tonight.
Seacoast Idol, Francois Simard tonight. It's every Tuesday through the month of July. It ends that first Tuesday in August.
August 5th, finally.
Yep, so that'll be a blast. Very
Yes.
good. All right, thank you, everybody. Live at Drew's house.
Cheers.
Thank you all for joining us. Stay cool out there. It's a hot one, and I saw some clouds coming in. Maybe we'll get a quick storm, but nothing serious.
Sounds like Santana. Man, it's a one.
Oh, good way to end the show. See you, everybody. Thank you.